Hi there, this is David, and welcome to New RPG News. We have a lot of stuff to talk about today, from Dragon Quest, to Final Fantasy XVI, to the Pixel Remasters, to Forspoken, to some Mega Man stuff, all sorts of stuff to talk about today. But we're going to start off first with my most exciting news, I think, is that there's going to be some news on the Dragon Quest III HD-2D remake soon. We know already that there is going to be an HD-2D remake of Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3. That's all that we know about it, though. But we were told that there should be some upcoming news coming up during the Jump Fiesta, coming up later on the month, which is the 17th and the 18th of December. I personally, this is probably like my most #1 anticipated game coming up next year. And I also know that Yuji Horii said that they're trying to think of a way to make it so that you can kind of play the games in reverse order. If you're aware, Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 form the Erdrick trilogy, where you were supposed to play it, the first game, then the second game, then the third game. But the timeline actually went a little bit wonky insofar as chronologically, the third game, then it was the first game, then it was the second game. So they're trying to maybe change some things to make it make more sense to play it in the order of 3, then 2, then 1, I suppose. So I'm just looking forward to this. I cannot wait to see any more news about this. I'm loving these HD 2D remakes. I feel like a kid again, going back and playing the games of my childhood, but with today's technology. Now here it says Capcom registers domains for Mega Man 12 through Mega Man 15. Sometimes on these news videos, they don't exactly pertain to RPGs, they just pertain to things that interest me. And I like the Mega Man series, and I'm sure a lot of y'all out there like it too. This is just the normal, everyday, mainline series. It looks like there's gonna be a lot more of them. It says back here, back in 2018, the domains were registered, but all 4 of those domains received an update as of March of 2022. So yeah, we do know that there is something going on in the Mega Man series, and it says right here, what's interesting is the recent updates of the upcoming 35th anniversary season, which may means that there is something to watch after all. So yeah, I know, sometimes I can break out of my RPG mold and I can play other things, and Mega Man is one of those other things. Loop 8 Summer of the Gods got a gameplay reveal trailer, and I've talked about this game before. It's from the makers of Lunar and Grandia. I personally don't really know how to feel about it because it doesn't look like anything that's up my alley, but you never ever know. It looks extraordinarily visual novel-y to me, which is never a good thing. It says it's coming out for the PS4, Xbox, and Steam in spring of next year. It has a new trailer that's fully translated, and it talks a bit about the game. Basically, it's a time-traveling RPG where essentially it's like Groundhog Day, and you play the same month over and over and over again back in 1983, and you just try to make the right decisions and kill all the demons and, get out of the loop, essentially. It says that it follows the protagonist Nini and his classmates as they try to defeat the Kigai, who are demons who have forced humanity to the brink of extinction. And then he's gifted with demon sight, and he can use a special connection to the gods to reset the world, and each loop allowing him and his allies to relive that 8th month over and over and over again until they get it right. Sounds thrilling to me. Look, you get to play the same game over and over and over again, and it's a visual novel! Yay! I know. So, apparently the battle system isn't like a normal battle system. It takes everybody's bonds into account. Whenever I kind of make fun of some JRPGs, and I'm like, the power of friendship will help us win. Well, that's how you win here, through the power of friendship. You talk to your party members, and you get closer bonds, and the higher your bonding level is with each party member, the better you will be in battle. I'm hoping that this is good. It doesn't look good to me. I know that some people are saying that they're excited about it. I'm not. Like, it just seems like, yay, let's do the same thing over and over and over again. Yay, let's do visual novel stuff. Yay, let's have the power of friendship. Great, okay, yeah. So that's just me. I figured I'd bring it up, though, just in case any of y'all are interested in it. Star Ocean: The Divine Force is receiving a massive update on all platforms with quality of life issues and optimizations, making a really good game even better. So I'm just going to read through what changes they have made. It says, it changed how accessories worked. Until now, if a party member left and then returned, their accessories would be cleared out. This will no longer happen. Thank God. That was so annoying. They added the ability to use Doom's field scan even while dashing or walking, so you no longer have to stop to use it. If the AI controls Nina, she will now prioritize recovery abilities more. Good. She's the healer. That's the only reason to have her in the party. That drove me crazy whenever she wouldn't heal. I'm like, you have one job! You have one job, Nina. Do it right. Several changes to the battles were made. Some of these include adjusting some enemies' weak points. So that's pretty neat. The lock-on displays were made easier to understand because it was not elaborated on. Adjustments to the camp menu UI were made so navigating the camp will be easier. Furthermore, the left side of the text, which informs the player if they obtained or utilized an item, will now stay on the screen for a longer period of time. They fixed a portion of minor bugs, including one in the Steam version, which involved mouse controls. So that's pretty neat. There we go. So yeah, if you haven't yet played this game or you wait until Christmas, now you know that we have some quality of life upgrades and it is the best version of the game. Or if you've already played through like Raymond's story, now maybe you should go back and try Letitia's story, since it does have these issues fixed. Now this went live just the other day. Final Fantasy XVI is now available for pre-order on the PS5. We have a standard edition for $70, which is pretty much just your base game. Let's look down and see exactly what you get with your standard edition here. So yeah, you get the base game, and then you get 2 in-game accessories. A Gil Boost accessory, the Kate Sith Charm, and a bonus weapon, the Brave Heart. Yeah, just pretty much just the base game there. Then we have a deluxe edition. This one's for $100. And yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting up in price here. Don't worry. We're gonna get to the big guns in just a minute. So with this one, you get a steelbook accessory. You get a nice cloth map of the world. You get the base game, of course, and then you get like a little box that it comes in. And again, I don't remember if I said this or not because my memory is terrible. This is going to be coming out June 22nd of next year. Then, let's say that, you made a money and you got some gold lying around. We have the Collector's Edition. This is quite a bit of stuff that we have going on. It comes in this huge box right here that you can see. You still get the steelbook, you still get the game, then you get these little Eidolon pins as well. You get the cloth map, and you get the this massive statue right here of, it looks like Rama, and maybe it's Ifrit, and Phoenix fighting each other. Let me see if it says. Oh, it's Phoenix versus Ifrit right here. That's what it says right here. You get a bonus weapon, the Blood Sword, not the Brave Heart. If you know anything about the Blood Sword in the Final Fantasy series, that's the weapon that you can attack and heal yourself with at the same time. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, this one is 3 times as expensive as the next one in line. So it is definitely up there. And my thing is, for me personally, I am very wary of Final Fantasy XVI still at this point. I don't know if it's going to be good. I hate to say that because it is Final Fantasy and I love Final Fantasy, but with the way that the series has been going lately, I just don't know if this is going to be worth it. That's my thing. Final Fantasy 15 was just so and the 13 series was 12 was kind of like so like it's been a minute since we've had like a really good Final Fantasy game, and from what I'm seeing, from what I'm seeing of the game, it just seems like it's like a Dark Souls clone. And I know that they said that Final Fantasy doesn't follow the trends, they set the trends, but to me, looks completely the opposite. It looks like they're following every single trend out there. If you do buy this from the Square Enix store, and this is a Square Enix store exclusive, you get these limited edition Valencia wall banners. So that's pretty neat right there. A little bonus, but you get those wall banners no matter which edition you pre-order. Even if you pre-order like the standard edition, you still get those wall banners right there. So yeah, if you want to buy this game, have at it. It is now available for pre-order, coming out June 22nd of next year. Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis closed beta test has now been delayed to summer of next year. It is no longer planned for this winter. It seems to me like they're just, pushing it out for quality related issues, which is fine by me. Honestly, Ever Crisis looks like something that I would really like, something that I could really get into. It looks to me like this was the remake that I always wanted. It takes all of the different games of the Final Fantasy VII universe and kind of puts them into one game. It says, let's see what it says. It says it's an episodic single-player game for iOS and Android that allows players to experience the world of Final Fantasy VII and its connected stories, including that of the original Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, it's kind of like in a chibi way or whatever, but I don't care. It looks to be really, really cool. Looks to be really, really good. I don't play a lot of telephone games, but this might be something that I could get into and that I could play. There's a demo for Forspoken out on the PS5 right now. I know a lot of people are saying that they're really excited for this game. I personally do not have a PS5, so I can't comment on this demo, but we have a new trailer and we have a demo that y'all can go out and play. So it says the trailer provides a deeper look at the devastating effects of the Break, a powerful and mysterious force that corrupts everything it touches, including the inhabitants of Athea and the Tantus, the once benevolent matriarchs who now rule the lands as evil and maddened sorceresses. Players will experience the corruption firsthand in the demo and can expect to face off with a variety of enemies and test their fighting abilities with an extensive arsenal of attack and support magic that will prepare them for the high-octane action they will encounter when the full game launches next month. Coming out January 24th, via PC, Steam, and the PS5. A lot of people on my Discord are clamoring for this game, and hopefully it does really well. It looks pretty cool to me. And for the news that you've all been waiting for like a year now, the ESRB is rating the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster series for the PS4 and the Switch. They are finally coming to consoles. I really think that Square did this to kind of double dip. They were like, hey, go buy it on the PC. Oh, look, we're gonna release this as a collection for full price for $60. Go buy it again. Yeah, I know. But who cares? It's Final Fantasy and it's the best Final Fantasies. The first 6 of them, the ones that I really like. And they're currently available on the PC, on telephones and all that kind of stuff. And they launched back in July of 2021. But yeah, these are now coming out. I am so happy about this because to me, just letting modern gamers get their hands on the classics that I grew up with, the more people that can play these great games, the better as far as I am concerned. And then maybe they'll see what that old man is screaming about every time that I talk about these newfangled Final Fantasy games and how they're just not like the classics. Maybe they'll see that I might know what I'm talking about here. So, yeah. If you don't know what these games are, basically, they are the original releases. These don't add any kind of bonus content, like any kind of bonus dungeons from the Game Boy Advance or the PSP or anything like that. These are just strictly the original releases, but it does come with an upgraded soundtrack, upgraded graphics, and most importantly to me, it comes with the ability to speed up the battles. Oh my gosh, it makes it so much nicer to go through these games at double or quadruple speed through these battles. Just some little tiny quality of life improvements here and there just makes it so nice. You got the bug fixes, all that kind of good stuff. So this to me is great news. What are you most looking forward to in the news that I've talked about, and what news are you looking forward to in the upcoming weeks? Let me know in the comments, and as always, have a good day.